This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana. Welcome back to Pill Bait and Tackle, and welcome back, Brad Thrasher, CCA. Got a wrap up?
I do. We've officially closed the leaderboard. Had a heck of a tournament, lots of winners, and we're going to give away $750,000 in prizes in a couple weeks.
On the you got a lot still coming up. You got banquets, you got the awards.
The fall has never been this full. Yeah, if you want to go to a CCA banquet in the next 2 months, chances are there's one in your neighborhood because we got a bunch of them.
Back in there. I got some running video. Made 2 dove hunts 2 weekends. I was out there shooting camera, so I'm not the best camera guy in the world, but we got some real touching, because these are all traditional hunts with families and friends, and they're so enjoyable, even when they're not flying. But we had a few doves flying at both of the hunts, so we got some video and we'll see it. But the main thing is all about CCA Star, man. It was another great year. Pandemic didn't leave us, but y'all pulled it off. We come back, and I got a little bit of fish report, and I got a short duck report that coming from the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries. I'm gonna mention his name one more time, and I hope I can say it right. Jason Olazak.
Close enough.
Close enough?
Yeah.
You're watching Paradise, Louisiana. I'm Gary Risponi, and that's Brad Thrasher.
Hi, I'm Nolan Perry, and I just took care of Mr. Gary Risponi here on this beautiful 2018 Ford Expedition.
Right up Interstate 55, right here. As soon as you get in Mississippi, Tylertown, Mississippi. Here's where it's at. It's a short drive, but it saves you a lot of money.
We're at 108 Old Highway 98 East in Old Tylertown, Mississippi, 39667. Perry Brothers Ford.
There's just no doubt about it that this is a place where food is created differently from anywhere else in the world, because it just couldn't happen anywhere else. We're a culture made up of so many different people, love of ingredients, love of cooking styles, and they all right here. At the end of the day, that's all Baton Rouge.
It's time to take fishing to a bold, new place. Berkley Power Bait Max Set. These baits feature a revolutionary new material that releases a supercharged scent field. They attract more fish and trigger more strikes than even original power bait. And all remain soft and flexible out of the package, so they're ready to fish. 10 forage-inspired natural matte colors come alive in the water. Berkley Power Bait Max Set. Fish bite and won't let go.
Oh, yeah. That's a good start. Travis.
Yes, sir.
How many years? I want you to go back. Tell me how many years right now. This is going to be.
I'm 46, and I know we've been hunting 40 plus years here, Mr. Gary. I think you've been involved in them
at least 35.
Your papa used to make me the hunt master.
He did. He made you the hunt master. He finally retired and made Cook the hunt master.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, old Paul Billy. Yeah.
But I tell you what, it changed. We had 3 or 4 different fields, but you got a good one here.
Yeah, we've been hunting here for several years. Usually we hunt on a Saturday. This year with the rain, we wasn't able to get the other hay cut, so we was able to hunt here, and it's been a good hunt. I guess probably 70, 80 people here, and 60 probably are kids, which is what we do it for.
Where the food?
It's in the house.
You got some food in there?
It's in the house.
They way up there. Rick Captain. Feel that rain coming. Come this way. I don't see no birds.
I got good neighbors, man. They brought me a bowl of them. I said, yes,
Where them 13 birds you killed? Where are your birds?
Back here.
There.
He gets them every time.
It's filled all the way.
What was how many you killed? 13?
I killed 12 or 13.
12? What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Wyatt, and I'm from Greensburg, Hillsdale area.
Yeah, where you go to school?
I go to Oak Forest and Amite.
Oh, you go to a good school. That's for my cousin. Good deal. They were bragging on you. I think you're the top man today.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
As members of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Welcome back, Superior Bait and Tackle. You know these people are real busy. Right now, you know, I see a lot of people walking next door, huh? Hunt season right around the corner, or it's here, really, if you're talking about teal season coming up. But we just got through with another tremendous star tournament. And let me congratulate you and your crews and your guys. And thank y'all for what all y'all bring to the state of Louisiana. Tell us a little bit about Star.
Look, it was cool. We wrapped up the 28th year on Labor Day, and it was once again a banner success. Unfortunately, we didn't have as many tag redfish winners as we would have hoped. We had one. Felton Doré will win the Chevy Silverado. Gentleman from Southwest Louisiana caught it on Rockefeller. Made for a fun story. He actually caught the fish by himself and couldn't read the tag because he had left his glasses in the car. There was a biologist from Rockefeller standing on the bank, and she read it for him. He didn't say thank you, didn't say anything, threw it in the boat, and ran to Pecan Island Food Store to claim it. So he wins the Chevy Silverado. We had 14, well, one winner and 13 non-winners of tag redfish. So we had plenty of opportunities. There will be a fun announcement coming out hopefully in the next couple days about those blue tags. I think we're going to let them run the rest of the summer. Rest of the year. We're going to try to work the language in to make sure everybody, you know, is on an even playing field. But if you've signed up for this year, or if you go next year, if you're signed up, I think those blue tags will still count even in the off season. But look, we had some fun stories. I mean, look at the kayak division. 3 out of the 4 division winners of kayak were ladies this year. So boys, it's time. Y'all got beat, and beat bad, not even close. So you had those kind of stories. You also have Ken Guidry winning the Southeast Division of Trout. About 10 years ago, if y'all remember, a guy caught a tag redfish, donated the truck back. He said, and the one quote he gave was, "I want to give this back to the organization, but if I win trout, I'm taking it." And sure enough, he won trout this year. So lots of fun stories. Go to ccastar.com. You can see the complete list of leaderboard. We've got to do some more polygraphs and those kind of things in the next week. But obviously what's posted now hopefully will stand up here before the banquet.
Number 1, the award banquet.
Yeah, October 20th.
October 20th. That's Thursday night? Thursday
night at Live Oak Arabians here in Baton Rouge. And if you've never been there, it is one of the prettiest pieces of property in the state. Right next to town center, we have the banquet in a horse auction arena. We'll bring in all the boats, trucks, and all the prizes will be laid out, and they will go out the door with happy winners that night. So it's a lot of fun. Something that everybody should see. So come see us that day.
A lot of parking. Take care of everything.
And look, one of the other things you got to keep in mind, Star is closed down. The leaderboard's closed, but we're about to announce 5 more winners. So by the end of the week, we're going to draw for the 4 youth winners. Those will take home a boat, motor, and trailer package. And then don't forget, we're going to give away that Michelob Ultra Wrap Nautic Star and Mercury package as well. We wanted to make sure we had all the registrations in, get all the paperwork straight, and we'll probably be drawing for that in the next week to 10 days. So
we'll announce it on here.
Okay.
Banquets. Before we get off there, we got all the banquets coming up in September right here.
Just in September alone, we have New Roads this week on the 15th. Slidell, you gonna come see us on the 20th?
Yes, sir.
Ascension at Lamar Dixon on the 22nd. Downtown New Orleans bunch will be together the 28th, and I know you'll be at Comead on the 29th. So that's just September, but you can go to ccalouisiana.com, see the whole schedule of events, because we got a bunch in October too. You know, a lot of things got pushed back, especially those New Orleans area banquets, South Lafourche, the things that were hit by the storm. Those are all coming up this fall.
Before we go, one more time, October, Star award banquet. Don't miss it. It's a lot of fun, a lot of great food. So thank you again.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
We'll come back, we'll hang around and see if we kind of fish from before the air. Watch Paradise, Louisiana from Superior Bait Tackle.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. Uh-huh. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
So what are you going to do with the speckled trout? That's right. There's just no doubt about it that this is a place where food is created differently from anywhere else in the world because it just couldn't happen anywhere else. We're a culture made up of so many different people, love of ingredients, love of cooking styles, and they all right here. At the end of the day, that's all Baton Rouge.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
Let me take a few minutes and talk about, I know you're not a big duck hunter.
I love to hunt ducks.
Well, you come from North Louisiana.
I get paid to talk about fishing.
But let me tell you what, I know you come from North Louisiana, and I know that migration people should go north all the time coming up to shoot them doves. Mm-hmm. I know you come up shooting doves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, they had a few doves in the state, and that you see on the video was just what I do traditionally every year. I did not shoot nothing but camera. I still got 6 more weeks. I'm gonna miss the teal season, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about teal season. Thanks to Jason Olasak, the waterfowl program leader for wildlife and fisheries. He's out of the Lafayette area, but he sent a survey, had to fly over and the other surveys, and it wasn't good. We're gonna run it on the screen for you, but in September, the mottled ducks in the southwest were 10,000. In the southeast, there were 11,000. Blue-winged teal, there still was good numbers in the southwest, 257,000. That's way over the 5-year average. And then in the southeast, there was 7,000 blue-winged teal. That's next week. So y'all getting ready and now get it. You can go to their website and do it. The total dabblers in the southwest was 267,000, and in the southeast there were 18,000. So go to their website and look up the study. They'll be doing another one in October, and he told me if he can, we might have to go to him because he's busy with the surveys and the flyers, but we'll talk to him before the big duck season and see if it's improved. Big duck season don't look good in the southwest, teal look great. So when we come back, we got a Berkeley Abu Garcia fish report.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
So what are you going to do with the speckled trout? That's right. There's just no doubt about it that this is a place where food is created differently from anywhere else in the world because it just couldn't happen anywhere else. We're a culture made up of so many different people, love of ingredients, love of cooking styles, and they all right here. At the end of the day, that's all Baton Rouge.
Hi, I'm Nolan Perry, and I just took care of Mr. Gary Risponi here on this beautiful 2018 Ford Expedition.
Right up Interstate 55, right here. As soon as you get in Mississippi, Tylertown, Mississippi. Here's where it's at. It's a short drive, but it saves you a lot of money.
We're at 108 Old Highway 98 East in Old Tylertown, Mississippi, 39667. Perry Brothers Ford.
New Berkeley Fireline Ultra 8. It's rounder, smoother, and 4 times more abrasion resistant than original Fireline. Expect 10% longer casts and superb knot strength.
And you thought Fireline couldn't get any better.
As members of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
Welcome back to the Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report. Let me tell you what, right now it's talking about saltwater and everything. What have you heard right now? People wrapped up, I know, but...
Look, if the weather cooperates, the fish are still there. I've heard great catches in Fouchon, I've heard great catches in Venice. Things are happening. Now, granted, alligator season started, dove season started, teal season started, so I think a lot of people are moving their attention away from fishing. But I'm going to tell you, when it comes to fishing, be paying attention at the Wildlife and Fisheries Commission next month, the beginning of October. They're talking about trout limits, so if you have an opinion about that, not only tell us at CCA, but let those commissioners know. Go on their website. You can send them an email.
I even had a small article about redfish numbers in there.
There was an article today. There's kind of a groundswell of people talking about redfish limits and what should be done. Right now, you know, there are areas that people see there's a problem. I'm not saying there's not, but the data's not there yet. We should see a stock assessment in the next 2 months. That'll give us a little bit of guidance. But unfortunately, one of the things that we see at CCA is that there are a lot of other factors that determine the stock and the healthiness of this fishery besides recreational fishermen. Pogie boats and oyster degradation. And
we keep losing ground.
All kinds of other factors need to be weighed before we penalize not only the recreational fishermen, but the economy that they drive. So get your comments in, be paying attention. It's going to be an interesting couple months.
We cater to recreational fishermen. Everybody knows that, and I ain't going to doubt it. But anybody that you got an interest in it, hey, weigh in your opinion. And, you know, somebody's always counting numbers. You know, sometimes the ideas come from somebody that are out there watching, and it benefits both people. And that's hard to find when you're trying to find a happy medium. So let's do it again. We're talking too much again. I'm going to go back to the fishing report. My fishing has been, you know, they're coming from Slidell, all the fishermen I talked to over there catching fish. They're still fighting the muddy water coming out of the Pearl River and some of the rivers right now. They're getting down lower, and they're getting improvements. But a lot of them been running to the marsh. And I got a report from Mark last week, and he was at the Mystico, and he was fishing in off the other canals off there, or the intercoastal waterway. So a lot of people are still catching fish over there, but you still need to stay away from the Pearl River, as much as that muddy water. Still catch fish, you got to know they're fishing deeper. I talked to Mike and them, they fishing in deeper and sometimes 15, 20 foot of water, and all them drop off and catching fish. Now, the freshwater, you know, a lot of people working on their duck camps, or they're really working on their deer camps, and they're going out to food plots, and they almost all of them got ponds on them. I went to my buddy in Mississippi when we went to eat some good old Tony's crabs and shrimp, and enjoy ourselves and fish his 9-acre lake. And I'm in some pictures right here. We're fishing off the bank, catching some pretty bass, which we threw back. He says them fish are for his grandbabies, and some of the brim were big, it's unbelievable. But we was catching bass, baby brush hog, spinnerbait, whatever. So, and you fish in those ponds right now. It's really a lot of fun. You take a break in that hot weather, and the mosquitoes that you're working on your camp. That's what I suggest. No reports from the spillway or the marsh. I'm sure they got tournaments coming up. People be fishing. We be giving me a report. CCA, don't forget the banquets.
October 20th.
I said I was going to keep it short on the fishing report. Send it more pictures. Send me some good pictures with the light in the subject's face. Paradise, Louisiana, send it to Gary at paradiselouisiana.com. One more time. You have any comments about what's going on? Get to them. What's your website?
Go to Wildlife and Fisheries website. Those are going to be the most meaningful for sure, but we'll take comments too. Go to our website as well. So love to hear from you, but be paying attention. Your voice matters, and it's going to matter a lot in the next couple months.
You want to get another report? Come here. Superior Bait and Tackle. Sieg and Lang. God bless Louisiana.
Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.